I think we don't have any we don't have any domestic competitor because it is not really like for like. We have a refinery and there's nobody operating a refinery of our size. There are smaller refineries that they have 5,000 barrels per day. So that is not really the same size as ours. But what we are trying to do is to make Nigeria the refining hub of Africa, because African countries, all of them, they are importing products, and we want to make sure that whatever we are consuming right now, it is produced in our own land. We are not going to really rely on this. Yes, I mean, you are right, there is international competition, there are quite a lot of things, but we are focusing, like what I keep saying, we are football players. A football player that said that is going to listen or be watching the spectators, he will miss the ball. So we are focusing on the ball, and we will deliver that ball. We will score the ball. Yeah, because Nigeria's past policy is the one that has been launched by His Excellency, Mr. President. And if today we keep importing anything, I keep saying that import is importing of poverty and exporting of jobs out. So the issue is that can we develop without our own industries? We will have to face agriculture, we have to face industrialization, and then also strong bankers to be able to back up what we are doing. If you don't have manufacturing outfit, so what is it? If you look at now, the Nigerian policy of before, during the military, everybody, from the president downwards, everybody, they were all using Peugeot 504. That was the highest. So when a president is using 504, you cannot come as a commoner, as a businessman, or whoever you are, to be using Rolls Royce. If you have money for Rolls Royce, you should go and put up an industry in your locality or anywhere part of Nigeria, wherever that you feel there is a need, and that's why really sometimes it pains me when I go to the local airport, whether it's here or Lagos. You see that to even find a parking of your plane is impossible. Everybody has a private jet. Those private jets should be in industries so that we can create jobs. Because today, luckily, some people maybe they don't know the position of the country as we speak, because population growth is 8.7 million babies every year. So 8.7 million babies every year, we have to be in a lot of things. We have to deliver power, we have to deliver infrastructure, we have to deliver this. That's why a company like ours, really, we are never really, if you look at all our companies, the taxes that we're paying is high. We don't mind, because like what I keep saying, in Nigeria, anytime when you have a company, the number one shareholder is government. But so what we are looking for is that government should facilitate. They should give us an enabling environment to do this thing. But then we too, as corporate citizens, we must make sure that we pay our taxes. We must behave. So it's a partnership. I cannot be cheating my partner. So when government now give us the environment of making money, we should also be conscious about doing our own civic duties. That is to pay tax. Because if I pay tax, your children will be able to go to school. Your children will be able to go to hospital. None of us, really, we don't need to go to Cairo, London, or US for medicals. We do it here. But the demands of government is huge. So if the demand of government is huge, we must do our own bit. And we should stop calling for foreign investors. There's no foreign investor that will come here. The invitation of foreign investor is a domestic investor. What attracts a domestic investor, is good policies, good governance, rule of law. Once you have this, domestic investors will also be encouraged by the government to come and invest. Because some of them will say, no, it's just like us now. Before we say, no industry. Because people who previously invested in industry, they didn't really survive, because smuggling, killing, textiles, like what happened to us in textiles. If we actually go back and think of what we did in textile. We had to sack 7,000 workers in one day because of the problem with the textile. But today, as we speak, you know, we said that no, we must industrialize our country. Nobody will do it but us. So when we industrialize, a foreigner will now come either to partner with us or partner with any Nigerian, but we want to remove this perceived risk, the real risk, and also the perceived one. You know, because when you see somebody investing, then fine. You know, I mean, it's like what I said to a lot of people. Have you ever seen somebody advertising for a restaurant? Nobody advertises restaurant at all. Okay, but you go and eat, the food is good, you tell somebody, that person too will go and try. So that's how we want to make our country. No, it went very well. It's just normal greeting, normal catch-up. Once in a while, I sit down with His Excellency, we discuss about economy, the environment, and co. And it was a very nice, fruitful meeting.